I have been playing PUBG for about 1,000 hours. In my experience playing PUBG, it was a great one. I'm not gonna lie. But PUBG has their problems, and a whole lot of it. But those problems isn't gonna make me stop playing this game. Because end of the day, PUBG has a long way to go from perfection. One day, when PUBG, if PUBG start failing and the player base count start going too low, then it will be time for me to move on to a different game, because I understand what a dead game is. Now, if you guys never played Mag on the PlayStation 3 back in the days, that game was so dead you couldn't even get in a lobby. See, Mag had like about 300 players playing on one big map, just like Call of Duty Ground Zero like, but more players. But they had to shut it down because they didn't have enough money. Now, I don't know if Bluehole is the same way, but I don't think so, because they have, esports and microtransactions. With these two, PUBG is ripping people off and try to keep the game alive until it dies. So, hold on, I'm sorry. PUBG are doing their best to keep the game alive by adding microtransactions like the battle pass, the pimp clothes. Look at my Timberlands. See them? And they dope, right? And how to rock them, but how to take them off, because you gotta have that dead silence. So playing PUBG for 1,000 hours was a great experience. Or I should say this, it's like marriage. The bitch is good, but goddamn, she came with a whole lot of problems. Okay, so the honeymoon phase, me and PUBG, we still, working things out. We ain't trying to become an abusive relationship. I still love her, She always be in my heart. Always be in my heart, because I love PUBG. I do anything for her because I love this woman, and I understand this woman gave me a whole lot of benefits, like making me laugh, cry. Sometimes she don't make me feel like a top one. Sometimes she make me feel like top 2, top 3, top 4, all the way down to top 100. Oh, I don't want to be top 100. And you top 100, you must land in a hot spot and just die. You're gone. You want to jump here so bad, but you died. That sucks. But my experience from that, dropping from hot spots, is take it slow. Once you start getting the armor, the nice helmet, the book bag, grenades, ammo, you should be good until somebody opens the door and tries to spray behind your back. You better watch your back, and you better make sure your A game is up there, because if it ain't, you're gonna be on top 100. You want to be over there. Not even top 50s, not even top 20s, not even top 10s. That's right, number 1. And once you hit top 1 and you become the champion, guess what she makes? Chicken dinner. Now that's my experience playing PUBG. You gotta be careful from falling in rocks too, man. When you see long drop from the hill, you gotta make sure you gotta look for ways to drop down the rocks, because if you fall, you're gonna take crazy damage. Matter of fact, die from falling. So it doesn't matter if it's a building or a mountain, always look down and make sure you don't drop far. Alright. Another thing, playing with randoms with no mics. Gotta be careful because sometimes they like to friendly fire. And guess what? Troll. That's basically the only thing that sucks when you play squads or duos is team killers. Because once they friendly fire you and team kill you, it ruins your KD. It drops it down. And it shows in your stats. And that sucks. So when you're playing with randoms, you gotta be careful when it comes down to trusting, especially when they act weird and stupid. That's another thing I hate about playing squads. I don't know if these people are doing for trolling, or maybe it could be one of those solo players that goes play squads and team kills you, so you can get mad playing squads, don't want to play no more, so you end up playing solos. Maybe solo peak times might be a lot different than squad times. The people who's playing squads has more peak time and player count than solos. But the real reason why I play squads mostly is because of the peak time and more player count, plus the SP rewards. I mean, I would play a whole lot of solos if it weren't for that, because SP rewards are different when it comes down to solos and squads. They're separate. Unfortunately, you can't mix them two, SP reward experience, by playing squads and solos, because they're separate, and that should be changed immediately. Alright, moving on from that. Once you survive through enemy waves and hit the top 10s, what you're gonna have to do is to be more sneakier, more quieter, and also more deadlier. More awareness, more panicking. Yeah, you're gonna be panicking a whole lot. Get used to that. That's how you build the confidence. Oh yeah, muscle memory is a plus. You gotta remember how you aim and shoot and get them dudes in the blue zone. Always stay away from the blue zone. The maiden, stay away from her, because she can kill you. That blue zone no joke. I mean, I could understand one of those stupid ass end games where the final circle is like to the next island, for example, Erangel military base, or Mariner's prison, where there's a bridge you have to cross because the final circle is on that part of the map. And what sucks about that is that if you swimming behind the blue zone, and if you don't make it, you're going to see a dead box floating in the waters, because the circle is from another island you have to cross. So stupid, but that's PUBG. And to add more insult to injury, they bring spike traps. Like, oh my god, you might as well just add helicopters, bazookas, and I don't know, tanks. No, we got BRDM, so we don't need tanks. So moving on from that. And oh yeah, change your sensitivities on the live servers and not in training mode, because those two are different when it comes to changing sensitivity. So do it on the live servers and then train your sensitivity on training mode. And I hope you guys use training mode as much as you can to build up your strength and your skills so you can do things like that. That was an easy nade kill. You gotta make sure your skills are smooth and not crazy. Patience is key. Take your time, don't go crazy, because when you go too fast and too hard, you know, that's when you start screwing up. So take your time, and it's okay to take risks playing squads. But solos, you gotta be easy. But squads, you can play a little risky. And when it comes down to the final circle, the blue zone will get a whole lot stronger. You can't stay behind it. Time to find players, get them down, keep it moving. And another thing, watch your back, because enemies can shoot you easily from the back. Another thing, information. Once you hear the information and you know where your enemy's at, execute them, and you will, or maybe win the game. Who knows? End of the day, it's all about having fun and remembering the days you win the games. And the bullshits too, like the desync and the servers, the tick rate, I shoot first, I die last kind of thing. Losing connection to hoes. You know, you gotta have connection to those hoes, because if you don't, it won't be a great game experience, right? Y'all get used to this game. Y'all will get used to this game. And the only way to get used to this game is to deal with the bullshits and move on. Learn from your failures. They don't have death cams yet, so you might have to record your gameplays on console. And if you do good, you can probably finish these challenges in one match. Thanks for watching my video. Be easy.